Hi, it's Nick at S Valley Dog Training and Midlothian's Dog Reactive Specialist. So, this is your first video and the most important video in your leash walking training. So, what I'm going to do in this video, and this is your absolute foundation. So, you can do the other steps that you'll see in the other videos, but if you do them too quickly and you don't do enough in this one, and I suggest you do this one 3 times a day for at least 3 weeks, you want to build solid foundations. Indeed, with this one, if your leash walking regresses in the future, go back to this video and retrain it again. This is the one I do most often with wee Breeze that I've got beside me. She's slightly out of camera shot, so when I start recording the training, I'll step back a wee bit for you so you can see what Breeze is doing, because she's just a wee guy. So for this one, it's, you know, I mentioned it in the introduction video. If you've not watched the introduction video, please go back and watch that. It's dead important. So, and it's important to understand all of it. It's not the shortest video, it's about 8 minutes long, but all the stuff I talk about in that video is dead important. So if you've not watched that, please go back and watch it. So for this one, what we're going to do here is we're going to couple up eye contact with my movement. I'm not going to use a leash, as I mentioned in the introduction video yet. So the first few videos on leash walking training, I don't use a leash because it gets in the road, and then we introduce the leash at a later stage. If you're in a place where you're a bit worried your dog will run off, clip your dog on a long line and just let it trail on the ground. Try not to let it get in the way. Might be a solution for you. So I'm just checking wee Breeze there. So what we're going to do is Breeze will be beside me. She'll then look up at me and I'll mark that with good, and then I'll give her a bit of chicken. Now the way I'll give the chicken is dead important because I'm going to drop it beside my right foot. Now I walk Breeze on my right. You may choose to walk your dog on the left. The reason I walk Breeze on the right is when I had my German Shepherd Max, he was trained on the left, and I found it much easier to walk two dogs, with one trained to walk nicely in the right and the other dog trained to walk nicely in the left. So Breeze to this day is still trained on the right. I can switch it if I want, but I just simply prefer it, even though I'm left-handed. So Breeze is on the right. So when Breeze looks at me, I mark it with good. I drop the treat and then I take it one step away, just one, in a random direction. So Breeze is starting to learn to look at me and move with me, because that's what leash walking is going to be about, particularly if you've got a reactive dog. So just to give you a bit of clarity, so I'm going to take a step back to just kind of, you know, show you what it's going to look like in the long term. You want your dog at your side, looking at you while you're walking with you, kind of looking away, looking back, looking away, looking back. So we're going to work through several stages to get there. And as I've already said, and I probably just can't stress it enough, this is the absolute solid foundation that you're going to build your leash walking on. And it is a bit different from the way it's taught elsewhere, but I love this for reactive dogs, and it really works for me. It really works for my reactive dog clients, and it makes a big difference. And if anything, you just get the outcome of this in the end is some beautiful leash walking training. So I'm going to step back a little bit, so I've got Breeze in camera shot, and I'm going to show you that training now. Come on, Breeze, pop up. Yep, there we go. So I'm standing here with Breeze. Yep. And basically when she looks at me, and I don't care what she's doing, she's volunteered to lie down, it doesn't matter what they're doing, it's all about the eye contact. Okay, so she's chosen to lie down. If your dog sits or it moves away, if it gives you eye contact from way over there, mark it with good, drop the treat beside your foot on your chosen side of leash walking, and then take a step away. So Breeze, good, drop the treat. Yeah. Breeze takes the treat and then step away one step in a random direction. Good, she's looked at me again. Drop the treat, take one step away in a random direction. Wait for the eye contact. Good. Drop treat, step away in another direction. And repeat. Good. Drop treat, step away. Wait for the eye contact. She's got obviously a crumble. I use chicken so they can see it in the grass. Good. And it crumbled there. She looked at me, I marked it with good, then I take one step away. Good. Drop treat, step away. She's going to be a second because it crumbled there, so I'll wait in the eye contact again, always waiting in the eye contact. And just be patient like this and just wait and wait and wait. And when you get the eye contact again, mark it with good. And then step away. If you're using a clicker, then just click instead of saying good. Yeah. If you're using yes as a marker, you obviously replace that with good. Good's my preference. Good. Drop tree. Step away. Waiting on the eye contact. Good. Drop tree. Step away. Waiting on eye contact again. Now obviously you don't say this in your training. Yeah. Good. I'm saying it for your benefit. And step away. So I think you've got that. Well done, Breezy. Good girl. There we go. That's a good girl. There we go. Good girl. There you go, Breezy. Breezy is a good girl. That's it. So always finish on a nice wee high. So whether you throw a ball like that, you know, she's away getting play with the ball now. Yeah, good girl. Yes, a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl. Go and fetch it. Good girl. Well done. Good girl, Breeze. So good to finish on a high and finish with a nice wee game. So as I say, is really, really important. I'm not going to make any apologies for making it look easy in the video. It's not so easy. So you may need to watch this video and practice several times. And certainly when I'm coaching clients, just getting that rhythm and getting that flow can be quite challenging, but don't worry about that. You will get there with this. And this it's just so important to get this stage right. Practice it for at least 3 minutes, 3 times a day for 3 weeks, and you're already on your way to wonderful leash walking training. And again, if you've not watched the intro video, there's some really important points there that I don't want to repeat just now, but please go back and watch that if you've not already watched it. So good luck with the training, and yeah, get going.